That's early season form. They're holding the mic and the pom-poms.
That was impressive.
That's impressive.
The McCook Central Montrose cheerleaders, nice job. It is hard to believe, but football season is already here on August 17th. I think this is the earliest Football Friday we've ever had. Last year it was a day later, but we are certainly excited to be back with another year of Football Fridays. I'm Mark Ovenden.
And I'm Zach Borg, and this year's show is brought to you exclusively by Frisbees. Tonight we start off with highlights from 4 11-man games and 4 more 9-man games.
Including 2 teams that have title hopes in Class 11B before the season even starts. The defending champion Sioux Falls Christian Chargers hosting perennial powerhouse winner. The Chargers took the ball for 9.5 minutes on the first drive. The touchdown run by Dawson Mulder, it's 6-0. Now, they recover an onside kick. After kicking one out of bounds, Winter had them re-kick it. They recovered. And on the first play, it's Mulder. They went, like 80 yards on about 20 plays on the first drive. They go 50 yards on one play here. That makes it 12-0. Jake Pettingill pretty happy. Now watch what happens here. Watch this. A pass. A shovel pass, but it's a pass to Mitchell Goodbury. Almost scores. Parker Nelson's going to score for the Chargers on the next play. He was the hero of the championship game last year. He had 40 carries and 253 yards on the championship game. And in the final seconds of the half, Zach, watch here. This is a legitimate pass. Mulder to Zach Whitty. Ooh. And he goes up and brings it down. He's quite the target. That made it 28-0 at halftime. Your final was 36-0, Sioux Falls Christian.
At least Winter had some good tailgating. I did see that firsthand. Bridgewater, Emery, Ethan made the championship game last year in 11B. And after a long run of great success in 9-man football, tonight Jeff Van Leur's team facing Beresford, where the lights just went out. Oh boy, we got to get back to that highlight if we can. Well, apparently we had a little technical difficulty with that Beresford game, so let's move on to our next contest, which was Sioux Valley and Canton.
All right, we'll show the highlights of Sioux Valley and Canton. We'll try to get back to those for you. This is Scott Peterson. Canton was tremendous tonight on defense with the sack. It was 20-0 at this point in favor of the Seahawks, and boy, they just got better as the game went along. Caden Burley, where is he? There he is. Caden is going, and gone. 80 yards for a touchdown. Canton on top, 28-0 at this point. He's out of breath, I think.
Looks like he was pulling up a little bit.
And now he's still in the game because later in the third quarter, here's Verley again as he avoids some, nice spin move, good tackle. 35-6 was your final, Canton over Sioux Valley.
Also in 11B, McCook Central Montrose hosting Flandreau down in Salem tonight. Early first quarter, Flandreau's punting. McCook Central Montrose going to get the ball back. Unless something goes terribly wrong, which it does. You got to watch it when those balls are that high in the air on a punt. Flandreau recovers. The game is scoreless, looking to maybe get in the end zone, but on the next play, Matthew Pauley takes it in from 25 yards. Flandreau goes up 6-0. This is a game where points would be precious. First quarter, final minute of the quarter, Kyle DeBoer with a huge quarterback sack on Devin Burgraff. That helps preserve things at 6-0 Flandreau on top. However, in the second quarter, it's McCook Central Montrose's Parker Shire with the interception. He'll pick up 18 yards, and it would be McCook Central Montrose winning a defensive struggle, 7-6.
Blake Gessner scored a touchdown with just a minute and a half to go, and they kicked the extra point for a 7-6 win. On to 9-man football, where all of the teams were in action tonight. I was just in Coleman last Friday for our summer skip day golf tournament. But despite the loss of lots of talent to graduation, the defending state champs still headed into this season with lots of optimism under Chad Williamson. And for good reason. The Hawks still have talent back from last year's powerhouse. And tonight they hosted Elkton-Lake Benton, and they looked really good in this one. As they kind of did the same thing that Sioux Falls Christian did. Just pounded it down the field. It's going to be Eli Bowen taking the handoff, and he'll take it in for a 2-yard touchdown run. The extra point was good. There's Chad. It's now a 7-0 game. First score of the year. Still in the first quarter for the Hawks. It's going to be Tolley handing the ball off to Chase Hemmer, or dumping the ball off to him, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. That makes it 13-0 now in favor of the Hawks. So that actually was a touchdown pass from Tolley to Hemmer. Still first quarter now. It's going to be Tolley again. All right.
We promise. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. There we go. The cheerleaders are happy with how things went tonight. It's going to be Riker Hawkins. Riker with a 5-yard touchdown run. It's now 20-0. The kick was good. Hawks really playing well in this one. Second quarter now. Defense was pretty good tonight too. They had a lot to cheer about on that side of the ball. Dalton Volker is going to get the safety. Ooh. They scored lots of different ways. That makes it 22-0 in favor of the Hawks, and the hometown crowd going wild here. They would also get some sacks in the game tonight. It's going to be Ty Hiller on the sack. He didn't get the sack. He was pretty happy about this sack.
Maybe.
They go on to win 36-0. Colman-Egan does.
The Baltic Bulldogs have really turned things around in recent years, and tonight they hosted the Beavers of Hanson, who always know how to win. Now, Coach Alan Baskerville not happy with his team letting up after they got off to a 14-0 lead at half. So how's this for letting up? They recover the onside kick. Easton Norby, now he takes it all the way, but you can't advance that, so they have to take the ball at the 35. It's really no problem because Sam Mustin was the quarterback, and he was doing some work. He'll go 35 yards in their first play of the half. It's 20-0 Baltic. Now after a stop, the Bulldogs' second play of the half. Who are you going to call? How about Sam Mustin? This time he's going to go the other direction for 50 yards and a touchdown. It's like trying to tackle a cement truck when he's running at you. And this game is 28-0. Next possession, third play of the half. Take a guess.
Same guy.
Yep, Sam Mustin, this time 59 yards. Yeah. He was done after this. They benched him, gave him some rest.
They need to change his number to 6.
Yeah, I think so. They win easily in this one, 36-0.
Another perennial powerhouse in 9-man football is Canastota-Freeman, and Nicole Griffiths was in Canastota tonight to see how this year's Pride team looks.
Hey Mark, the Pride seemed to reload, and tonight they hosted Menno Marion to start the season. Now I'm not kidding, in the first play, I just pulled up, 30 seconds on the clock in the second quarter, winding down. Quarterback Trey Ortman scrambling. He's going to find Colin Helma for the 94-yard touchdown. Clock is winding out. First play of the game that I got to see. It was great. They go up 44-6. Fast forward to the third quarter. Quarterback Ortman finds Tice Ortman, his brother, for the brotherly love for the 44-yard touchdown, and it's 52-6 Pride. Menno Marion trying to get offense going, but Blake Anderson says not today. He gets the pick, put him within the 10-yard line, but the Pride wouldn't convert any points. And then to the fourth quarter with under 2 minutes, Pride's defense still strong. Tate Teason battles Trey Bowman. He comes up with the interception to seal the game. Canistota-Freeman goes on to win 52-6.
Thank you, Nicole. Finally, Dell Rapids St. Mary's, minus a lot of those trees around their beautiful field, hosting Arlington-Lake Preston tonight. Badgers opening drive. Devin Hewer, a little shades of maybe Andy McCants last year with a scramble and finding Tate Larson all alone in the end zone for a 20-yard score. It's 6-0. Next possession, Gavin Holland, who looked really good running the ball. He punches one in from 6 yards, and it's 14-0 Badgers after the 2-point conversion.
I like those uniforms, by the way.
Me too. I gotta love St. Mary's as well. They were looking to get something done in their next series, and they did indeed. Connor Libis, 28 yards. Weston Garrett's back of the end zone to make it 14-6. However, late in the quarter, the Badgers get back on the board in spectacular fashion. Miguel Campos broke about 3 or 4 tackles there. He's into the end zone for a 33-yard score. It's 22-6 after one. Then in the second quarter, Mr. Holland will make another house call, diving in for the short score. It was all Arlington-Lake Preston. They win this one big by a final of 50-12.
50-12. Coleman-Egan again, 36-0 a winner. Again, that was kind of a favorite score tonight. Baltic 36-0. McCook Central Montrose 7-6. Canton, Bridgewater, Emery, Ethan, the game we didn't quite get our highlights on, wins 14-6
at the end of the next block.
Sioux Falls Christian 36-0. Canastota-Freeman wins 52-6. Bonham and Hitchcock-Tulare both win, along with Castlewood. MVP beats Stanley County after Stanley County scored the first touchdown of the game. Webster and Britton Heckler with shutouts tonight. Gregory 12-6. Cologne with 72 points tonight. And Garrettson beats Howard in a dandy. We'll have lots more scores for you tonight when we get done and get a chance to put them up on our website. So we've got more to come. We've got some highlights of the Logan Storley fight for you next. Thanks for watching. Zach will be back right after this.